Well, Cam, the Oilers will hit the road once again, but this time for a quick one-game trip to Climate Pledge Arena, of course, facing the Seattle Kraken tomorrow afternoon. And this is a big opportunity for the Oilers as they also get a pretty big addition back to the lineup in Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Yeah, and he touches every aspect of the game. You use him on the power play. He's a key guy on the penalty kill. If you're up by a goal with a minute left, he's on the ice. If you're down by a goal with a minute left, he's on the ice. So, and such a responsible player, 200-foot player, as they say. To get him back, I think it's huge. And you don't realize how much you appreciate what Ryan Nugent-Hopkins brings to the team in all those different aspects until he's out. And then when he's out, you're like, well, geez, it seems like there's a big void there, and that's because there is. So I think that helps. It gives the team more depth, and he has had such a good start to this season. Unfortunate that he missed some time here with injury because things had been going so well.
And he missed that 7-game road trip, but he took that time to be able to heal. We actually spoke to him earlier this week, and he talked about that process, being able to come back, and of course, that natural excitement that comes with that. But you talk about how number 93 touches every area of the ice, and there's an area specifically that the Oilers, we know, they know, everybody knows they gotta be better in, and that's their defensive game. What is it specifically that needs to be cleaned up that can lead to success against Seattle?
I think it's a bunch of little things, and whether that be ill-advised pinches by D in the offensive zone that lead to an odd man rush. Want to make sure on those that you're 100% on your pinch. Whether that's the backtracking of the forwards on a rush up the ice to take away time and space of the opposition. And I thought the team was doing some pretty good drills yesterday to work on that sort of thing so that forwards are getting back. There's not that huge gap, and they're putting pressure on the puck carrier, putting pressure on the team coming towards you as a whole. And then just having good awareness within your own zone. So again, D-zone coverage, where it's important you're on the right side of things so as not to give up really good opportunities. So to me, defensively, it hasn't been good, clearly. Giving up way too many good chances, which puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the netminders. But it's a lot of little things. And all those little things add up to one real big thing, and that's all those chances against. So we'll see how that shakes out tomorrow.
Of course, and they're stepping into a really good opportunity to be able to build momentum. Kind of, if you will, turn the ship a little bit around for the fact that they had some days after Dallas to be able to practice because there's been a lack of practice time for this team that they've consistently mentioned. Now they go for a 1-game trip to Seattle, and then they're home for 5 games. That's got to be good and a great opportunity to be able to get some forward momentum.
Yeah, I think so. It's been, up to this point, there's been some difficulties. And when you look at the schedule, you can totally understand it. Not making excuses, just looking at the schedule. And even before the season started, I remember thinking, well, it's going to be a real tough gauntlet of road games there. And it might be a bit of a tougher start because of that. As it turns out, maybe a little tougher than we expected. But yeah, a chance with a bunch of home games. I know, the game against Dallas and the game against Colorado were a couple of home games that really went south for them.
Yeah.
Prior to that, they'd played pretty well at home. So yeah, they need to get that going. The beauty is that you look at those standings, and with the exception of Colorado's kind of run away, the rest of it's all real close. So if a team gets on a streak where you take 4 out of 5, you're all of a sudden right near the top. So that is a good thing.
Well, based on what we've heard today here at practice, the energy is high, and the Oilers look to be able to keep that energy high as they head in tomorrow afternoon's matchup against the Kraken. We can't wait. Thanks for your great energy, as always.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow in Seattle.